Short stream is back for the people that prefer the short stream. We're live again on the short stream. And now Streamlabs is working on the horizontal one, the one that we wanted to work on. Now, Crafty, wherever you're at, I need to give you your bananas now that it works. It's a notebook. Yeah, Crafty Notebook. No, Crafty Notebook did not get their 60 bananas. If you are here to lurk and earn bananas, you're going to need to send a chat real quick, and I can go ahead and say hi to everybody too. So, everybody in chat, say hi so I can say hi to you. Yo, what's up, Brick? What's up, Redhead Bebs? What's up, Yonko? Might need to send you those sprites from yesterday at their original size. You can't just resize by 50%? Yo, David Abbey, what's up, man? Carlos, what's up? David, are you in the short stream? No, you're in the horizontal one. What's up, man? David, is this your first time here? Out of curiosity. Indavinci, what's up? Granola, what's up? We got Trebi K in here. Cactus, Sojin, Miles, Harry TDK, Simeon, Yonko, Adjacent, and Dave. It is David's first time here. Everybody, welcome David to Chat Makes a Pokemon Fan Game. David, do you know anything about Chat Makes a Pokemon Fan Game? Or are you truly blind? Do you truly not know anything? Or is this truly your first time interacting with CMG? Or is this just your first time to a stream? This is Chat Makes a Pokemon Fan Game. We've been working on this for 2 years, David. We would love to have you as a part of it. You can submit Fakemon. You can submit characters. You can suggest ideas while we chill and stream. You can catch up on the story. There is so much to do. So many opportunities, man. You can be a spriter. You can be a musician. You can... Can I suggest Fakemon here? No. No. I mean, you can talk about it. By all means, this is chat. You can talk about whatever you want. As long as it's not bad. Yo, Icy Butts. What's up, bro? Welcome back, man. Icy Butts. I love your name, dude. Every time I see you, I see Butts. I just feel so happy. Oh, Icy Butts is Caleb? Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. Okay, now that we're actually here, what are we doing today? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what you guys want to do today. I want to know what you guys want to do. Just say anything. Just say anything. What do y'all want to do on stream today with Chat Makes a Fan Game? That's realistic. That is realistic. Now, there is stuff that needs to be done more than others. I see interiors. I love that one. I love that one. I love seeing interiors. Interiors is a great one. So I want to go ahead and let you guys know that the demo for Chat Makes a Pokemon for Pokemon Potassium, the demo for the 6th gym, or like halfway to the 6th gym, is going to come out soon. That is like a very real thing that is happening. However, to do that, we need to finish Kenton BC. And there is something that I want to show you guys about Kenton BC that has changed, and I can... Oh, and another thing. There's actually 2 things I need to show you guys with Kenton BC. Most importantly, do y'all, out of curiosity, would you rather see your encounters? Would you guys like to see what Pokemon you can find in each area without, you know, having to go on... God, why is this so slow? It's because I have it in a... I think it's because I have it at a higher FPS than it's calling for. Let me switch it back down to 60 FPS real quick. Frame rate 60 FPS. Okay, there we go. We love you, Gunnar. Can we not? Can we not? Can we not? Dun Ninja. If you want to spend bananas, you can spend it on a Fakemon submission to submit a Fakemon or a character. But you can also submit it on... you can also spend them on funny sound effects during stream. Okay. Out of curiosity, would it be, you know, nice to not have to, well... To put it simply, go on a wiki just to view what Pokemon you can find in which area? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have something to announce. Yo, we have Brick 2 in here now. I have something to announce in just a minute when I can freaking get to where I need to go. As you guys know, hold on, I gotta, give me a second. Also, I'm gonna do something real quick. There's 2 background musics playing here. Okay. So, when we talk to James Steele in Kenton, BC, we can even speed up through it. Pokephone is updating. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Pokephone's updating. I wonder what that means right there. All right. Well, in that case, let's go to a route and open up our Pokephone after we finish this damn event. Pokenav would be nice. Oh, this is gonna take so long with all these events here. Okay. After dog, you'll see, my friend. You'll see. Stay patient. I have to get through a stupid cutscene. Where's your voice acting? Nowhere to be found. This shit is so loud. Like, this shit is unnecessarily fucking loud. Okay, thank you. Thank you for my capital pass. I greatly appreciate it. I'm not interested. And I also got to get through this damn cutscene. Okay. Okay. The Ninja, you type in !store in chat. David, you can check your bananas by typing !bananas. Damn clanker. What's up, live like locked? All right, let's do what we're supposed to do here. Holy shit. Please. Just put me on a route. Okay. Route 25 it is. Y'all, ladies and gentlemen, we're on Route 25. Let's open up our Pokenav after I give myself one. Or our Pokephone. Let's open up our Pokephone. And take a look at this. Whoa! There is an encounter section now. And you can see everything from surfing to the good rod. Is that true? Does it really work? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to... This music is pissing me off. Unnecessarily loud. Jeez. Alright, let's go check it out real quick. Let's go to Route 1. There is no cheat codes, Brick 2. There is no cheat codes. Alright. Guys, we're on Route 1. Let's look. Let's look at our encounters here. Oh my god. Look at that. You can see everything you can find here. You can find a Bugger Punch, a Whiskrat, a Kiwiki, and a Kittendo. And if you've caught the Pokemon, it'll have color, like the good old Whiskrat here. We caught a Whiskrat. The Whiskrat has color. Let's go into, Craggle Cave here. Let's look at our Pokephone. You can find Whiskrat and Fleech here. And by surfing, you can find a Fleech and something else. And by Good Rod, you find something else. The Whiskrat has color because I've caught a Whiskrat before. Do y'all think this is W decision? Was this a W update? I must know. W update? Question mark? Yo, Ralph? Ralph, dude, what's up? Ralph, it has been so long. I know you've been working real hard on Pokemon, that one Emerald hack. I forget what it's called. Peak update. Everybody voted yes. 22 votes. Everybody voted yes. Ralph, we miss you, bro. You've been working real hard on the Emerald hack. I forget what it's called. Sorry for my absence. I've been busy surviving a heat wave and with Elite Redux. Yeah, or Pokemon Elite Redux. That's what it is. Or Emerald Redux. Emerald Elite Redux. And yeah, that heat wave in the Northeast. I don't know where you're at. I assume when you refer to the heat wave, I'm assuming that you're referring to the heat wave that's in that was hitting the Northeast of America, if that's where you are. But who knows? There could be a heat wave in Australia or something. I don't know. I don't know where you're located. But there was like a really bad heat wave in like Maryland and just Virginia, just the Northeast in general. In Spain, interesting. Okay, there's a bad heat wave in Spain. But yeah, glad to see you here, Ralph. Ralph, we still don't have, I don't know if you still want to do this or not, but we still don't have, we have some custom tiles for the Pokemon League in here that I made. But we don't have custom tiles for the actual league in here. But it's up to you whether you want to do it or not. We'll get around to it at some point. But I know you were interested in that, so if you're interested, by all means, go for it. But yeah, with that being said, I'm sure most of us can agree that we really need to get this demo out. And what do we need to get this demo out? Well, to get this demo out, we need to finish Kitten BC. And there's some stuff that we can do here to finish Kitten BC. There's some stuff that we can do that's more in depth rather than just doing NPCs and interiors. For example, trainers. There are some trainers in like the prison break that we could do. But I think the best way to go about this is to go about it linearly, you know? So what we can do is we can actually just hop in a playtest and we'll look at what we have so far. And then we can start doing some interiors to the buildings. We can figure out what Grub's Grub Shack is going to be and what's going to happen in Grub's Grub Shack. Just different things like that. That's what we're going to be deciding today. So if you're interested in cool little side quests, if you're interested in NPCs and cool stuff like that, this stream's the perfect stream for you. Yes, the cheese for the Burbacker is at the cheese shop. So let's go ahead and we will not teleport straight to Kitten BC, but to the Route 28 tunnel, because that's how we enter Kitten BC here. So, in this tunnel, yo, Molten Madman, thank you so much for the €2, bro, or the £2, my bad. Okie dokie with the Burpiders. Thank you so much, man. Elite Redux has been pretty good as an exercise to elevate my sprite work. That's awesome, Ralph. Voice crack. I'm so happy for you, bro. You got to show us some of the new stuff that you've made for Elite Redux. Show it off, bro. Okay. So, Molten Madman, thank you so much for the £2, bro. Y'all, if y'all want to donate or become a member, greatly appreciated. It helps me out a ton. We also have a Patreon. The Patreon's a way to support me further, and you get benefits like you can play games on me on live stream, or play games with me on live stream.
Thank you for subscribing.
Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much for subscribing. Triangle? Is that it? Triangle? Triangle, if you're in stream right now, hop in, chat, bro. Chat in the vertical stream. No. James versus Pokemon. Don't get it. No. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. No. You do not have to become a Patreon or donate for me to love you. I love you all just the same. But it is greatly appreciated and it helps me out so much more than you guys can ever imagine. Also, if you do plan on donating via Super Chat, in the description there is a link to donate through Streamlabs, which is better because it reads your chat out loud and you're not paying YouTube money, which is important because YouTube is a piece of shit right now and they're making some awful decisions. And I don't agree with supporting them. So there is a different donation link in the description that it'll read your chat out loud through TTS when you donate through there. And you don't support YouTube, you just support me, which is great. But anyways, enough with that. Donations are not required. I love you guys. Should I share my starter concepts for my Emerald ROM hack? That'd be awesome, David Abe. Wowee. So we all know the jump scares at the entrance of here. They're also, if you guys notice, there's that big sign right there. Do you guys want to know what that big sign is? Are you guys curious as to what this sign is? Take a guess. What do y'all think it is? What do y'all think this sign is? Also, why do we turn down? It's so unusual. I entered this live wrong way. What's up, Chaos? How you doing, man? Chaos, what's up, bro? So, Kenton, BC is such a big city that I thought it'd be a good idea to put a map of the city so you can see where you're at. Because this city is so fucking big that if you don't have a map, you're just gonna be fucking lost. And there are maps all around Kenton, BC here. So, like, for example, if we run up here and we go over here. Also, another thing, to reduce lag, Kenton, BC now has edges. And if you go to the edge, you'll be transported to a new map, to a new Kenton, BC map. That's how big Kenton, BC is. We needed 4 maps for one city for it not to be laggy as holy hell. And even then, when I turn on speed up, it's still not perfectly frame rated. But, okay. So right here, we can see our player characters right here now. And this is the train tracks. And believe it or not, the train tracks actually work. Should have been 12 maps, shaking my head. So yes, there's maps all around Kenton, BC. If you ever need to know where you're at, you just stop by a map. It'll tell you where you're at. Super convenient. Super convenient. Right here. See, now we're in the middle of the shopping district. So that's one thing. But let's go ahead. We're going to run over to the entrance of Kenton, BC. So Jump Scare is here to greet us, right? And we also have this NPC right here. What I want from you guys is I want to know, what NPCs would you guys like to see just around in this area? Around in this area, chilling. What are they doing? Why are they doing it? What do they say to the player? There are tons of spots for NPCs, and we have some. We put some here. I'm waiting for the department store to restock competitive items. I need a choice band for my Obsolix and an assault vest for my Blissey. Weakness policy, these just talk about like competitive stuff. You can go in here, not yet. We have some NPCs like right here too, but we could definitely use some more, right? There's a biker right there. We could use some NPCs standing out here. We could use some people right here in front of Game Go. People in front of the Pokemon Center. This is such a big city that I feel like it'd be a wasted opportunity not to jock it full of people. Not so much to where it's like there's too much going on. But, yo, an NPC that's trying to sell his new rap album CD. Yo, Cactus! Thank you so much, dude, for the 2 Brazilian. Thank you so much, man. Everybody, throw some chat emojis out for Cactus and Molten Madman for the donations. Thank you guys so much. But yeah. How is MOP that group of people gang up on anti-something? What's it called again? A MOP or a MOPE? I have no idea what you're talking about. But what I'm going to do is I'm standing right here. I'm just going to save right here. And then we're going to slowly upgrade this area of Kenton, BC by making all the indoors work. By making all of the, like Grub Shack, for example. Let's make it to where when you actually go to Grub Shack. Okay, it does work. Nice. So we can go into Grub Shack. Let's make it to where we can go into Game Go here real quick. So if we want to go into Game Go, this already takes us to Game Go. Perfect. It works. How about that? I think all these doors actually work because this one goes to the Pokemon Center. Yeah. So actually, all these doors work. So it's fine. Does this go to the department store though? Is this correct? Yes, it does go to the department store. Nice. So all these doors work. We don't have to worry about that. All the warps work. So what we really need to worry about, a guy checking his phone that gets scared by you just looking at them. Why not? There are so many NPCs that we can put in the city. Where should they be though? Should we have more NPCs in this area or no? So maybe we could have a guy standing right here. So he can say, "Oh." He's going to say, "Oh, you startled me. You startled me. I was just checking my new Pokephone update. I was just checking my new Pokephone update. Um the the CEO, do you put C.E.O or is it just CEO? The CEO of Pokephone now has an encounters app. I think that's correct. The CEO of Pokephone, it's just CEO. Nice, nice, nice. You can put CEO the way you use less characters. My fire starter is basically a kind-hearted Pokemon that uses the same intelligence as an AI. Interesting. Interesting. You're making your fire starter an AI. That's quite interesting. We actually are going to have a fourth wall breaker. Add a gambling NPC, aka rock, paper, scissors NPC, and whenever you win, they give you a choice of 10 Pokeballs or your choice, excluding Master Balls. You can make him a permanent move tutor for Pokemon. That's not bad. What do you guys think about James versus Pokemon's idea? A move tutor that you have to win rock, paper, scissors for. What should he teach? What move should bro teach? Hold on. I mean, you could obviously just say metronome. That'd be pretty easy. This is the Patreon, by the way. We don't have any members yet, but that's okay. Everybody's gonna say metronome. I don't even know if that many Pokemon would learn metronome. Okay. I need gym checklists. Yes, this is what I'm looking for. Because we do have a list of move tutors in here. So for move tutor, we have belly drum, explosion, focus blast, reversal, shooting star, and U-turn. Those are the ones we have available. Or we can make him give us a TM. The TMs we have available are water pulse, calm mind, hail, bulk up, taunt. Return and frustration, leaf storm, false swipe, dragon pulse, Venoshock, train punch, simple beam, signal beam, helping hand, trick maybe, trick. I feel like for like that, I'd say trick. We could probably do trick. All right, how about this? Would a magician be better for a trick? I got you. So this is what we're going to do. I have a really good idea. So we can have a magician that's sitting in front of Game Go, right? How about this? So we have a magician sitting in front of Game Go, and he's going to say, "I have a trick to show you." I will always beat you in rock, paper, scissors. I will always beat you in rock, paper, scissors. Don't believe me? Don't believe me? Give it a shot. All right. And then You choose between rock, paper, scissors. Give it a shot. And then watch this. It's going to be like rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right. Shoot. Haha. I threw paper. There we go. And then if the player chooses paper, I threw scissors. You can genuinely never win this. When scissors are chosen, I threw rock. I win again. Do you want to know the trick? Do you want to know the trick? Here. And then he'll give you the TM for trick. How about that? What do y'all think about that? Yo, Crafty Notebook, welcome back, man. Hot Rod GTO, babe. I'm just going to call you Hot Rod. How about that? What's up, Hot Rod? How you doing, man? Is whatever broken fixed? Yes, Streamlabs now works. Crafty Notebook, I will go ahead and give you your bananas. Mods, please give new people bananas so I'm not the one that's doing it all the time. But there you go, Crafty Notebook. There's your bananas, my guy. Streamlabs is working how it should, too. Should be. Is it not working again? Are you fucking serious? Yo, Umberto, what's up, bro? Y'all, for some fucking reason, Streamlabs moved over to the short stream. So if y'all want to earn points, go hang out in the short stream. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what the fuck's going on. This is fucking stupid. Streamlabs needs to fix their shit, dude. Actually pissed off. I don't know why it's not working. I got it working, and then just Streamlabs prefers the fucking short one for some reason. I don't get it. So if y'all want to earn points, go hang out in the vertical stream. Umberto, what's up, man? It has been a while, dude. It's been a fat minute. Jams, we're not adding any new TMs. Vertical stream time. A bunch of people moving over to the vertical one. No, you haven't, and I don't know why. It's fucking Streamlabs' fault, not mine. I don't know why I can't duo stream. I don't understand it. It's probably because it goes to the most recent stream you've started. This one is the most recent stream I started, though. The vertical is the most recent one I started. I wish I could just choose. It'd be nice if I could just, choose. Crafty Notebook, what's up, dude? Crafty Notebook, we can give you your bananas now. Yo, BG Sand, what's up, man? Another person. How you doing, BG Sand? Okay. So, now you can never lose this rock, paper, scissors. And, or you can never win this rock, paper, scissors. And you get the TM for trick when you do it. So let me go grab a condition for that. I always do this chicken Marlite Town. This shit gives you Thief in Marlight Town. And then this dude will give you the TM for Trick, which I believe is TM 73? 74. TM 74. TM 74 for Trick. There we go. Control self switch A is on. You can also play this again if you want to. Do you want to? But this time he will say, "You already know the trick." There we go. But you get the TM for that. Nice. Where's background music? God damn it, dude. Y'all should have let me know that it's been so silent in here. Crafty Notebook, make sure you're subscribed. That's the only way points are gonna work. I am so sorry about that, guys. Also, y'all, make sure you like the stream. It's very unfortunate. Background music's back, though. Alright, we need some people standing outside Grub's Grub Shack. Also, what do y'all want Grub's Grub Shack to be, out of curiosity? Like, what is Grub's Grub Shack? Do you guys know? Do you guys have any ideas? History on the two previous presidents, Stan and Lois Ant, as they were opposing parties to GGG. That would be good NPCs for sure. History on the two previous presidents, Stan and Lois Ant. Grub's Grub Shack. It is not a fast food restaurant. It's a sit-down restaurant. With chefs. There's actually chefs. Jam suggested NPCs that talk about other presidents. Okay. So honestly, we could have a dude here. That talks about previous presidents. He could talk about Stan. Stan is one of the previous presidents. I need to get more information on Stan, though. Let's go to slides.google.com. All right. Some random NPC into a Grub's Grub Shack. Fire type sweat after trying Grub's special hot sauce. That's good, Dragon Among Wolves. Keep that. Keep that. Or I don't know if his name is Stan, actually. Hold on, let me pull it up. I'm working on it. So President Jeffrey G. Golden. President Stan, the sixth president. His foundation was under the Green Party. He pushed heavy on military production and pushing laws that might be harmful for the environment, but better for production. This was loved by many, but also criticized by many. It was one of the leading factors that made Silverfield City so populous, as he funded and created laws for automobiles and roads. Okay, okay. So, how about this then? This guy can say, these roads were only... These... Or we can just say... Automobiles... Is automobile one word? It's not stated, HD. Okay. Automobiles. And these roads were only a thing for Kenton, BC before President Stan, Bonerica's sixth president, Bonerica's sixth president, expanded road systems across the region. God damn it. Automobiles and roads were only a thing for Kenton, BC before President Stan, America's 6th president, expanded road systems across the region. Nice. I have to fucking extend this text out. I hate this shit. Okay. Extend text. There we go. Expanded road systems across the region. Across the whole region. How about that? Across the whole region. Many people didn't like President Stan, but the economy many people didn't like President Stan, but the economy had a huge boost. How would I word that? Brick, why do you keep changing your name? Sounds good, After Dog. I'll see you, man. But the economy thrived from it, yeah. Many people didn't like President Stan, but the economy thrived. But the economy thrived from the roads. How do I word this? Many people didn't like President Stan, but the economy thrived after the roads. The economy thrived from his contributions. The economy thrived from his contributions. Or we can say because of his contributions. Many people didn't like President Stan, but the economy thrived because of his contributions. Cool. That's a cool NPC. You can just walk at random. How about that? He's in like a different area of Kenton, BC. I'm trying to focus on the bottom left here. Okay. Thrived from new infrastructure. That's good, Conquero. That's good. That guy over there is talking about President Stan. My favorite president was, however, Ronald Grump. I don't know if I'm going to mention Ronald Grump. I feel like that's bad. I feel like that's edgy, right? Mentioning Ronald Grump just seems too edgy to me. Like, I feel like maybe a subtle reference at most. Right? Orange Party. Oh my gosh. Does Pokemon Go exist? Probably not. Probably not, because cell phones aren't really like. I mean, I guess cell phones are a thing. I don't know. I'd say home phones are a thing. He died of a heart attack after 2 days of his enactments. That's so funny. Okay. Okay. So we have a couple NPCs here. So I need y'all to throw out your ideas for Scrub Shack again. I forget. I wasn't really reading chat as much as I should have. Ugh. Dragon Dojo with Capsicid as a reward. Owned by Muffin. Depressed comedian. I feel like the Blazing Bakery would be where you get a flame orb. This is just a normal restaurant. Make an NPC that has a dialogue where you try to fit the word grub in as many times as possible. Some random NPC near Grub's Grub Shack. They see even fire types sweat after trying Grub's special hot sauce. I feel like that'd also be better in the Blazing Bakery. Or not the Blazing Bakery, the Blazing Restaurant. Muffin's not just a baker. He just cooks in general. Benerica's fanciest restaurant. It's like barely a fancy restaurant. Okay. How about... So someone said a battle restaurant. Does anybody else have any ideas? We do have a chef trainer class. The black sludge item. That's awful. That's an awful thing to find in here. Would you get free heart skills or stardust? Live music entertainment. We already have that in other places in Kenton, BC. Call it grub because it rhymes with grub. We don't need a jazz band. We already have a place where bands play. Stardust is Pokemon Go again? Stardust is basically our heart scale. Stardust is like our heart scale. Okay. We do have a couple NPCs in here. We just have two. They talk about Sir Francis Bacon Muffin. This one talks about Muffin as well. You can buy some food-based Pokemons here. Or yeah, it doesn't have to be anything. Doesn't need to be anything. Or just buy food items. There's not even that many food items to begin with. Gotta go for now. I got work soon. Sounds good, James. Thanks for popping in, man. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it, man. Hell's Kitchen or MasterChef reference? I don't know anything about that, but I agree. Isn't Hell's Kitchen Gordon Ramsay's kitchen, actually? Yeah, but that's kind of a joke item. What if it works like the normal gym in Scarlet and Violet? We need something that's interesting. That's like, this is a good place to come. A good place to go. So, I mean, what we could do is think like, okay, well, what could you get here that you can't get anywhere else? At a restaurant like this. If we want to make it a place to go. If not, then we can just make it a place you can walk in and just say hi, you know? Leftovers, custom food items, special berries. We already have a berry shop in Kenton, BC, now that I think about it. We already have leftovers as an item that's given out, you know? Like, I just can't think of anything. What if you make food mons or give them an ingredient to make you one? The only thing I can think of is like... The only thing I can think of is this is like how you get a different starter. Like one of the other two starters. That's the only thing I can think of, but I feel like that's like not... Hidden ability for eyebrows. I feel like doing that... I feel like we should save that for post-game. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I feel like that's something that you should save for post-game, though. Or get it after completing a certain amount of the decks. Right. Right. Zero IVs because it's a cheap ripoff. Probably not with a hidden ability, no. Okay. How about this? To keep the starters rare, how about there's something here that you can only do once every time you beat a gym? And there's a very, very... No. Okay. How about there's something that you can do here, right? And you can do it every time that... You can do it every once in a while, something. Maybe like every 2 hours or something. Like we could do like just outside game time. Like something every 2 hours, right? I forgot about you, to be honest. Yo, I'm glad you're back though, ugly man. I'm glad you're back though. You should stay. You should stick around. So what if there's something that... No, we don't have the nature mints in our game. What if there's something that you can do once every 2 hours that gets you some food? That gets you food, right? And it's just like a little event, and you battle a chef or some shit. And at the end, there's a small % chance that you get a free Pokemon for it. Like a free food Pokemon. Most of the time, it can be a mon like fucking Kitten Dough, you know? Or Sherbos. Like, oh, dessert. Or just any of the other food Pokemon, like Pog, or Sandbrew, or Krimido. And depending on how many gym badges or how much of your dex is filled, you get access to that Pokemon being more and more rare. So where if you have a dex with over 100 Pokemon filled, or you have like over 7 or 8 gym badges, there's a low chance that that Pokemon will actually be one of the starters. How do you guys feel about that? So where the starters are still very rare, right? The starters are still a very rare thing. But it's not something that, like... Could the nature mints work as a reward? Oh, okay, I already read that. Basically, what I was thinking, 6. So what if they serve you special items? They give certain mons boost. Constantly get premium berries like Citrus Berry. You get that other places. The top to Woopa. Alright, how about that? Okay. So we can do battle events every 2 hours. Time can change. Battle event every 2 hours with a chef. The time can change. Depending on Pokedex, rare rewards. So, do you guys want just items as rewards? Or do you guys want items as rewards, low chance for Pokemon? Items always, low chance Pokemon, which could eventually be a starter depending on the dex. We'll put out that poll. What do y'all think? A poll is open on the horizontal stream. I did not open it on the vertical one. I can go ahead and do that real quick. We'll name it items or Pokemon. Vote. Actually, no, I'm just going to keep the poll on the horizontal stream. Because I don't want people voting twice. So it seems like 9 out of 10 people, out of the 10 people that voted for low chance of a gift Pokemon could be pretty cool. I'm not against it. 13 votes. Item always low chance Pokemon as well. There's 14 votes. Everybody vote real quick. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be back. And then we'll see what it is. All right, 20 votes. Most people still like the Pokemon one. Okay. Alrighty, right. Also, guys, if you're in the stream, if you're in one stream, try to see if Streamlabs will give you points if you're in the horizontal stream, and then switch over to the vertical one to check it. Okay. Does anybody have a better idea of what we could do? Or do y'all like that idea? Is that blood on my shirt? No, it's just the design of the shirt. That's funny though. Sounds good, Brick. I'm gonna suggest something in the Discord. Sounds good, Crafty Notebook. Thanks for joining the Discord, by the way. Alright, it seems like most people like the idea. So, how about let's go ahead and make this. So we need a desk, a waitress. We need a good old waitress. Let's find a waitress. Gazer, if you want to make a waitress overworld sprite, or if anybody here wants to make a waitress overworld sprite, go for it. I'm going to use this lady for now. She's going to say, welcome to Grub's Grub Shack. Welcome to Grub's Grub Shack. Would you like a bite? Would you like a bite to eat? Or, guys, give me some dialogue suggestions. Would you like some grub? Give me some dialogue suggestions. What if I cook up a single stage mon just for the Grub Shack if you want to? Muffin and maid, ouch. No. No, Smarty P, no. Don't do that. For now, unless I get better dialogue options, for now I'm gonna say, would you like some grub? Would you like some grub? Yes or no? Do you guys have a pseudo legendary Pokemon yet? Because I just thought up a good concept. No, we don't. I don't think so, Ugly Man. But we're gonna do a pseudo legendary vote at some point. Welcome to Grub's Grub Shack. Would you like some grub? Grub gets you the food that makes you want a boogie, bro. No. That's one pseudo legendary we have, but we're gonna do two. Welcome to Grubs. Are you here to eat or for today's special? Yeah, it should definitely be a today's special thing. Welcome to Grub's Grub Shack trademark. Would you like some of our grub specials? Would you like today's grub special? Or are you here for today's grub special? Are you here for today's grub special? Yes or no? You look so skinny. We should get some grub in you. Strengthen your bones. Welcome to Grub's Grub Shack. Are you here for today's grub special? Alright, if you say no, it'll just say, great. Great. Or not great. It'll just be, have a wonderful day. Or honestly, Redhead Beb's thing works. Oh, sugar. Oh, sugar, you look hungry. Please reconsider. Please reconsider. We need to get some food. We need to get some grub in you. We need to get some grub in you. Sir, this is a Grub's Grub Shack. Get out! Please reconsider. We need to get some grub in you. Alright, if you say yes, it'll be great. Great exclamation mark. Let me get you a table. Just let me get you a table works, right? I want to do a hear me out, but it's for Gym 6. Guys, should the Milcery be a smoothie? I would just wait then, Jams. Okay. Great, let me get you a table. If you guys want to change any of this dialogue or think that you have a better way to word things, please, please, please let me know. Also, I want to find a... because I don't want to teleport the player. I always prefer doing my best not to teleport the player. I much prefer doing something like this, because this is open now. And now that this is open, the lady can walk back here. Grab grubs, great grubs, in grand groups. Glub that grub blub, grab that glub bub, or scrub the gub in your tub, whatever floats your boats. That's so funny. What if we have a dude outside that says that? What if we just put a chef out here? Grab. Grab grubs, great grub, in grand groups. Grab grubs, great grub, and grand groups. Glub that grub. Bub. Grub that grub, bub. Or scrub the gub. The glub. Or scrub the grub in your tub. Or whatever floats your boat. This is so funny. Alright. Turn left, right, down. Honestly, just anything but up. There we go. Alright, there we go. That is so funny. Whatever floats your boat, bub. Day, welcome to the stream. Did I misspell something? Did I misspell something? We flubber in our grubs with this one. I don't think so. I misspelled. That's fair. Hey, Enter Zelda. What's up? What's up, Enter Zelda? Okay. So she's gonna say, great, let me get you a table. And then she's gonna walk out. So set move route for this event. She's gonna go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. She's gonna move down 2. And she's gonna move right 2. And then set move route for the player to turn left to look at the chick. And then she's gonna say, follow me. And then we'll set a move route for her to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then turn left. Wait for move's completion. No, because we need the player to move too. So the player's going to move left to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then move left 2. And then turn up. And now the player's at their table. Alright, what's she going to say at first? We're at the table now. What is she going to say? Would you like something to drink? The real Enter Zelda's here. Well, I didn't know you were the real one. Is there a new mac and grub meal for $5 only at KFC? Jeez. Alright, what about... Can I get you started with some water today? Can I get you started with some water
KFC
today?
wraps are back, including a new mac and cheese one. Choose 2 KFC wraps for $5.
Show choices, yes or no. And then she's gonna say, sounds good. Sounds good. With a little bit of Grubs. Grub Shack. Grub Shack magic. We'll have your meal out soon. With a little bit of Grub Shack magic, we'll have your meal out soon. Holler if you need anything. What should the waitress's name be? Because she should say, like, my name is Alex. Why'd I say Alex? She should have a name. Mary Anna. Gretchen. Talk to a girl. Corona. Grubetti. Super number 9's a number 9 lodged. I actually do like Krona. Krona or Grubetti. We'll do Krona. My name is Krona. I'll be your waitress today. Am I spelling waitress right? Hey, Funky Monkey, how you doing, man? By typing in !store. I'm not sure, James. Okay. So now, the screen will turn black, and we'll have our food at the table. Unrelated, but I recently applied for McDonald's. Let's go, Chronic. Bro's putting the fries in the bag. Let's go, Chronic. Proud of you, man. You spelt waitress wrong? Okay. I figured. That's why I waited. But nobody told me. I did not a minimus. I am streaming. Do as much McDonald's as they'll let you get away with. That's what I did when I worked at Taco Bell. Who was here when I worked at Taco Bell? Who was in these streams when I worked at Taco Bell? I must know who was here. Chronic has put in the chips in the plastic disposable storage. Jams was here. Jams, I don't think you were here. The special Taco Bell stream that I never did. The Taco Bell stream I never did. It's so funny. Taco Bell. Alright. It was the 2,000 sub special. You got fired like a couple weeks after I joined. That's fair. That wasn't at Taco Bell, AJ. I'm actually going to ask them about the interview real quick. Let's go, Chronic. I wish you good luck, man. Okay. So now we need to basically list out. So, if we're going by how many Pokemon you have in your Pokedex here, I need to put a comment. We need a list. We need a list, right? So, Storm's so bad I can't use my PC. I'm so sad. Siding got peeled off another family member's house. Oh, God, Day. I hope it's not a really bad... I hope it's not a tornado. I hope it's just a thunderstorm. Okay, so if we're going by Pokedex, we could say if your Pokedex has 25, if it has 50, if it has 100, if it has 150, or 200. So we need a list of items that you have chances of getting, depending on how many Pokemon are in your Pokedex. So everybody throw out some ideas. So if you have only 25 Pokemon in your Pokedex, what are some items that you can win from this, and what are the odds of winning them, basically? And maybe a Pokemon actually walks out and gives you these items. Moo Moo Milk doesn't work. Well, I guess it does work, because we have goats. We have Go-Goat. Since we have Go-Goat, I guess Moo Moo Milk does work. But it wouldn't be called Moo Moo Milk then, right? It's not showing up anymore. It's probably because you're in the vertical, so you're in the horizontal stream, Toasty. Streamlabs is only working in the vertical one. Or evolution items still a thing in this? Sometimes. Pog, Krimido, Kittendo, Slippeal, Lollywag. So how about, okay, we have a chance of a Pog. We can say there is a 10% chance that Pog will join our team. There is a 3% chance that Krimido will join our team. So 13% overall. That you have only 20, that you have 25 Pokemon registered this late in the game? Oh yeah, for sure. For sure there is. There's definitely a chance of that. In fact, we're only going to make it 10% Pog for 25 in your Pokedex. If you have 50 in your Pokedex, we'll do a 10% chance for Pog, and then 5% chance for Krimido. And then 100 is where we're going to get into better stuff. So if you have 100 Pokemon in your Pokedex, if you've caught 100 Pokemon, 50 registered before SSN. Yeah, it's possible. Caught, not seen. Yeah. Ash training all my caught Pokemon only to be locked into getting Krimido. So if you have 25 Pokemon, you have a 15% chance of getting Pog. If you have 50 Pokemon, you have a 10% chance for Pog, 5% chance for Krimido. If you have 100 Pokemon, you're going to have a 10% chance for Lollywag, a 5% chance for Krimido. If you have 150 in your dex, this is when it gets interesting. When you have 150 in your dex, you have a 12% chance to get what? Gourmel. Kinkor. Charopcorn. Actual Pokemon items, different sprites, and grub-related names. I'm good, HD. That's just kind of unnecessary. Yes, these Pokemon here will have hidden ability to make them somewhat special. Or at least an egg move. Like a good egg move. Gamble and play Blackjack 21. Derek. What's up, Derek? How you doing, man? Welcome to Chat Makes a Pokemon Fan Game. We are going to have like a big gambling city in the sky for the 7th gym. So 15% chance for Pog, 10% chance for Pog, 5 for Krimido, 10% chance for Lollywag, 5 for Krimido. If you have 150 in the dex, it'll be 10% chance for 10% chance for Gormel, 5% Charopcorn, because why not, I guess. I don't know if Charopcorn has anything that would make it like really good that would benefit a lot from this. If you have 200 Pokemon in your decks, you will have a 12% chance to get a fetch roll. And then 1% for Whip Splash, 1% for Burpiter, and 1% for Fryer. How about that? So, if you have 25 Pokemon in your Pokedex, 15% chance for Pog. 50, it's 10 Pog, 5 Krimido. 100, it's 10 Lollywag. Or honestly, we can do Lollywhirl. Lollywhirl, 5 Krimido. And then 150, 10% Gormel, 5% Charopcorn. And then it's Fetch Roll, Whip Splash, Burpiter, Fryer. Dre, I know hack with how we get a free Mon. Toasty? 17 months. I know I need to redeem it, but made a song for you and DMs. For you! It's so funny. Redeem it, Toasty. Redeem it and I'll add it to the thing. Lollywhirl and Yaku Nut instead of Krimido. I'm going to keep it as Krimido for people that want to fill out their decks. So for now, I'm going to keep it as Krimido. I ain't got the points. We'll save up. I'm not giving you something for free. Because then I'll have to give everybody something for free. Okay. Now we need items. So now we have the different Pokemon you can get. Also, Jams, this is a low chance of getting these free Pokemon. And they're not really that good unless you put work in. So now we need items. You get an item 100% chance. No, HD, it's really annoying coding in new healing items and different things like that. Fremon is Fremon. And Jams, you can only do this maybe once a day. I don't know. I don't know whether this is going to be once a day or not. Or once every couple hours. I'm not sure. Okay. Guys, I need item suggestions for what you get rewarded for this. Or I'll just do it all. Lemonade. Not bad. Not bad. So if you have 25 Pokemon in your Pokedex or less, we'll do 70% berry juice, 30% lemonade. If you have 50 Pokemon in your dex, starter Pokeballs from this. We already know where you get the starter Pokeballs. Rare chance for an old Gateau. That's region specific though, Chronic. Evolution items like Protector, upgrade, something like that. I don't know how trade Evas. Well, we don't have any trade Evas besides Golem, to be fair. It's like Golem, that's really it. The starters, the old starter sprites. No. No. How about... region-specific cure-all foods? We do not. We should probably make that. Y'all, we do need like a region-specific cure-all foods. Like the lava cookie, the old gâteau, the Castella cone. We need something like that. If anybody wants to make something for that, it's pretty simple. All it takes is just doing a 16 by 16 item sprite. 16 by 16 pixels. Hey, Naruto, how you doing, man? Welcome back. I feel like it should just be a burger. These suggestions feel all over the place in potency. What does that mean, Jack? What do you mean exactly by that? Can't wait to play the game. I can't wait for you to play the game, Naruto. Fuck it, Master Ball. Whoa. I feel like just a Kitten BC burger would be pretty cool. Like, impact on gameplay. Not really, Jack. Because to be fair, this is something you can only do once a day. So 70% chance for berry juice, 30% chance for lemonade. We'll do 70% chance for lemonade when you have a dex of 50. And then a 30% chance of something else. The Kitten Sundae. The food could buff up a stat. I don't know. Extremely American as this is based on America. Saw you in a Kelva Strike stream today. I was in a Kelva Strike stream today. Bro's stalking. I'm just kidding. Welcome, OE. This is Chat Makes a Pokemon fan game. Enigma or Starfberry. Shiny odds for a short period of time. Nah, I don't think so. I feel like we just need... we can try to think of another shiny hunting method, but I don't know. OE, welcome to Chat Makes a Fan Game. He's in the short stream, guys. OE, if you did... I'm doing a short stream and I'm doing a horizontal one. Right now, we're making Grub's Grub Shack in Kitten BC and deciding what this Grub's Grub Shack does. This is 1/4 of Kitten BC. There's other fourths, like this fourth, and that fourth. It's a big-ass city. You can also scroll up on the fourths. But yeah, right now we're working on Grub's Grub Shack. Just trying to figure out what's in here. Looks amazing. I'm glad you like it, man. We've been working on it for a very long time. Rare berry, Enigma, or Starfberry. So we can do 15 Enigma berry, 15 Starfberry. Sure. So there's a chance of getting one of these berries here. And then it'll be 35 Enigma berry, 35 Starfberry, and then it'll be 30% chance for a Moo Moo Milk. Starf is only 1 F. My bad. Starfberry. 35% chance of Enigma, 35% chance for a Starfberry, and then 30 for a Moo Moo Milk. And then it'll be 70 Moo Moo Milk. And then what, like 30% chance for a rare candy? So you can get a free rare candy here every day. I feel like that's pretty valid. I don't think that's really overpowered. And then if you have a dex of 200, there'll be a 70% chance you get a rare candy, a 30% chance for leftovers. How about that? Every 12 hours, not every day. I feel like that's too OP. Just heard items being listed when I saw this was happening and click. Sounds like chat suggestions not what you were considering later, but I don't know enough to stay doing dishes. Fair enough. Fair enough, Jack. Jack, you might be behind a little bit in stream, unless it just took you a while to type that. But yeah, thanks for joining us, Jack. But we're just doing the Grub Shack right now. It's just something that you do every day. But I went ahead and put these comments in. Which means we're going to need some overworld sprites of these Pokemon that you can get here. Like Pog, Krimido, Lolliwhirl, Gormel, Charop, Cornfetchral, and the 3 starters. We need overworld sprites for them that walk around too. What about the burger? I'm thinking the burger is just something that you can buy. Buy to go. And would you like to buy a blank to go? But I'm waiting for that to be designed first before I do anything with that. Alright, so we're going to put a switch on. The switch is going to be called food. Actually, we're going to call the switch grub because it is Grub Shack. Grubbin' for Grub Shack. And then it'll change the screen color tone back to normal. Wait 8 frames. Now that the screen color tone is back to normal. Waiting for the burger to be designed. Okay. Did you enjoy your grub? Did you enjoy your grub? We just say player name. Player name ate the food. Player name ate the food or ate the meal. Player name ate the meal. It was delicious. Then she comes back. Did you enjoy your grub? Thanks for mentioning sync issues, though. See it ignored more often than not. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. I always try to help that. How do you make Pokemon ROMs? I've been doing it for years. I use this program. It's something that you probably have to look into yourself. But this is not a ROM. Yo, what's up, Double Edge? Double Edge has 0 bananas. Double Edge, how you doing, man? Double Edge, are you subscribed? I can give you bananas if you're subscribed. And also, most of us are hanging out in the horizontal stream. Double Edge. But welcome to Chat Makes a Fan Game. Let's see if it works. You're doing good? Well, I tried to give you some bananas. Yay, look at that, it worked. Hell yeah. But Noah's stuff, thanks for popping in, man. Should hang out with us. The food could do a tiny bit of stat boosting, not too much, but just where it doesn't make a huge difference, but it's noticeable. Like each food could boost each stat based on the food. Do you mean like in EVs or like as a held item? Like 1.1 times? I feel like we don't get enough of that. Like I feel like there should be items that's like boost 1.1 times of this, of like this stat. Everything besides HP. It can make for some like niches in competitive, right? Where if you have like the same set, but you want to be slightly faster. Something like that. Yeah, Muscle Band and Wise Glasses, yes. But we basically need like a speed version of that. Or a defense or a special defense version of that. What's the Mon list for Overworlds? We need Pog, Krimido, Lolliwhirl, Gormel, Charop, Corn, Fetchroll, Whipsplash, Burpiter, Fryer. That's the list of bonds that we need overworld sprites for just for this. But, so now that this is finished, did you enjoy your grub? I'm not going to do all the item stuff yet because I need like tons of assets to do that. But we got the gist of this event done, which is all that matters to me. So there's going to be a different food item for each milestone. Yes. Did you enjoy your grub? Question mark. Did you enjoy your grub? I hope you had a wonderful... I hope you had a wonderful time. I have made the switch. Double-edged, but you only earn points in the vertical stream, which is not my fault. I don't want it to be that way, but... pretty sure there are versions of both Choice Specs and Choice Band that do that. Yeah, there's Choice Scarf, but I'm talking about, like, there's no choice item for defense, you know? But we're not getting as much traction in the vertical stream as I wanted, so I'm just going to end it.